Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing something a little bit different today. I'm back to talking again for a long time. I'm planning on reading some stuff on Like a Dragon Ishin, the extraordinary voyage of Nakahama Manjiro. Once Manjiro shared with me a most interesting tale. This is no surprise, of course. Manjiro has lived a life nigh unfathomable to Japanese. Any lucky enough to hear a story from him would no doubt find it full of shock and surprise. As such, I commit this to writing in the hope that it will be preserved for the ages. Also, sorry for me how I read. I'm reading this without my glasses on, so when Manjiro was 14, he served as a cook on a fishing boat until catastrophic winds drove it upon an isle known now called Tirashima. He was stranded along with the paltry few survivors for 143 days until they were discovered by an American whaling vessel. Sadly, Manjiro knew he could not return to his homeland. The closed borders of Japan meant there was no one he could turn to with the ability to take him back. So Manjiro asked to be brought to America, feeling indebted to the whaling ship's captain, but also curious about the world by nature. He first served as an assistant on the ship, where the crew taught him simple English and affectionately dubbed him John Mung. After arriving in America, he lived with the captain and learned alongside younger children before attending proper school to learn mathematics, surveying, navigation, and ship construction. Upon completing his education, he worked as a crew member aboard a whaling ship and continued to travel the world. When I asked him which aspect of American culture left the largest impression upon him, he replied that it was democracy and the equality between men and women. These were unknown concepts in Japan, and Manjiro grew quite interested in them. He then capitalized on the gold rush in America, gaining enough funds to enact his plan to return to his home country. He purchased a small ship of his own, then stowed it aboard a larger merchant vessel, which brought him home for the first time in over a decade. Of course, there is more to Manjuro's unlikely story, but for now, that will have to do. I'm gonna stop it right here, guys. I'm gonna split up into two parts. Okay, I'm back with the next thing I'm gonna read. The Rise of the Tokugawa Bakufu. After winning the pivotal battle of Sekigahara, Tokugawa Ieyasu was appointed to position of shogun, making him the de facto ruler of Japan. Although his actions unified the nation, his military government, the Edo Bakufu, was built on the country's lives lost during the civil strife of the Sengoku period. As such, was much to be done to solidify the shogun's rule and prevent any daimyo domain rulers on either side of the conflict from turning their forces against him. To address this, Ieyasu established several new policies. First, he reorganized the domains over which the daimyo ruled, requiring them to swear complete fealty to him and act in accordance with the Bakufu's greater wishes. Second, he systematically deterred, I don't know how to say that, but rebellion by keeping his vassals under strict watch, chipping away at their treasury, taking hostages from powerful figures, and apportioning land surrounding Edo only to those he trusted. Third, he seized all land holding valuable mines, strategic ports, or large cities in the name of the Bakufu. Further measures to control the economy and thus secure Bakufu's supremacy included monopolizing the right to mint currency and limiting foreign trade to those with a direct approval from the Bakufu. The latter restriction severely tightened the flow of both people and trade coming in and out of the country. This was done not only to avoid pressure from foreign powers, but to halt the spread of Christianity as well, since their religion was perceived as a threat to the class system upon which the Bakufu was founded. The effectiveness of the Bakufu's government due in no small part to their ironclad grip on both politics and economics allowed them to rule Japan for over 200 years. However, this rule was not always stable. Fires, famine, and policy failures were not uncommon, and the Bakufu conducted large-scale economic reforms when such disasters occurred. The resulting financial strain often worsened the lives of the common people, who became increasingly disillusioned with their overlords. Riots broke out frequently in various parts of the country, and by the later 1800s, the foundation that the Bakufu worked so hard to maintain was showing signs of crumbling. This will be my last time reading for now. Abandoned Journal of a Shin Shingumi Trooper. Day 1. Sometimes fortune smiles on those who need it most. I didn't know what to do with myself after Dad's assassination, but then I heard that Shin Shingumi was taking more men. I told Hichikata Toshizo-san, or whatever, I wanted to join to avenge my father. I think that impressed him. Day 6. Wake up, fold your futon, get clean. Once you washed up, morning training, waving this damn stick around for hours is exhausting, and it never feels like I'm getting any better. Shitty breakfast, then we're on duty for the day. Today, I'm supposed to patrol the city. Other guys get to just sit around playing Go or making plans to hit the town later. Just my luck. Day 14. My family sent me some money. A lot, actually. I grabbed a few other guys who looked bored and offered to take them out. Great time, sake, games, women. Kyo's pretty damn fun when you're not on the job. Some drunk got in my way and I tried making trouble, but the other guys stepped in and taught him a lesson. Guess that was their way of repaying me for the night. Gotta say, I could get used to this. Day 15. Hijikata-san summoned me to a meeting. Shit, I was ever nervous. Or was I ever nervous? He wanted to talk about my recent behavior. I must have been sweating buckets. Part of me, hold on guys, I'm getting parched. Part of me thought that might actually kill me. I dropped down and begged forgiveness. I'm pretty sure he bought it. Underneath that mug, Hichikata's kind of a pushover. Day 18. Fuck, I'm scared. I was stupid. I tried going into town and the captain of the first, Akita Soji-san, snuck up on me. With this big nasty grin, he asked me out for drinks. He might have had a smile on his face, but that scary eye of his, had this gleam to it. I finally see this place for what it is, a den of killers. What am I doing here? I want to go home. And then day 20, I'm out of here. I know it violates the iron code or whatever, but they're going to kill me no matter what I do. I'm sure of it. Whenever I sleep, I see Okita-san. It's like he's waiting for me to give him an excuse to leave my gut open. Just have to be quick. No point in thinking about it. I need to get out. I have to see my family again.